Welcome back. In a world where cyber threats are evolving faster than ever, how can we protect ourselves? Joining us today to tell us a little bit more on this is Trishneet Arora. He's a cybersecurity expert, profoundly known often as Mark Zuckerberg of India.
Now, he started his journey at just 19 and is now safeguarding companies from digital attacks. Now, that's the coolest job you can get in today's day and age. From smart home risks to the next big cyber threat, the break, how exactly to ensure that your house, yourself, your company, our country remains safe. All these measures is what his company actually comes up with, and he's joining us now to sort of give us some answers on that. Hi, good morning, Trishneet. Thank you so much for joining us here on The Breakfast Club. The first question one has to just sort of deep dive into straight away is that in a world where cyber attacks are becoming more and more sophisticated, is it even possible for individuals, companies, countries to really protect ourselves online? Or is cyber security, data privacy just an illusion, just a myth?
No, I won't able to say that it's a myth, to be very honest, but a lot of things are in end users' hand. So they decide what exactly should how their data should be taken care of. So if you are aware of what exactly how the important the data is, how the data works, I think you would able to sanitize those precautions and will not allow anybody to use your data adversely. It's totally in your hands, right? Data privacy or data policies definitely helps you to enhance the risk, mitigate the risk for sure, but it's not a myth, and at the same time it's not enough also.
Trishneet, in the age of smartphones, connected devices, what's the one thing that you find people are most likely to overlook that could actually end up being a huge security breach for them?
पहले तो इंडिविजुअल बिकॉज वहाँ पे रिसोर्सेज कम है अंडरस्टैंडिंग के लिए. सो सबसे बड़ा मिस्टेक ये है कि अगर आपने देखा हो, मैं बहुत छोटी सी चीज़ है लेकिन बहुत मैटर करती है. आपने कहीं देखा हो कि हम ऐसी बहुत सारी एप्लीकेशंस हम अपने स्मार्टफोन में इंस्टॉल करके रखते हैं और उनको एक्सेस दे के रखते हैं जिस चीज़ का नहीं भी देना होता है. लाइक फॉर एग्जाम्पल कैमरा का एक्सेस दे दिया, विच एप्लीकेशन डज नॉट रिक्वायर कैमरा का एक्सेस, राइट? तो वो आपका कैमरा यूज कर रहा है, रिकॉर्ड भी कर सकता है और हम उसको लॉफुली परमिशन दे रहे हैं, राइट? तो हमें ये देखना पड़ेगा. थोड़ा सा छोटी सी चीज है कि अगर हम जाके अपने सेटिंग्स में देखें हमने कौन सी एप्लीकेशन को क्या क्या परमिशन दे रखी है, और जो अगर हमें लगता है कि इसको तो ये परमिशन नहीं होनी चाहिए तो हमें वो बंद कर देनी चाहिए. सो एक छोटी सी चीज है और बहुत बड़ा. मैं आपको इसका एग्जांपल देके बता सकता हूँ क्या इसका है. आपने कभी बात की हो कि इंश्योरेंस लेनी है, कार इंश्योरेंस लेनी है, और आपने 5 मिनट बाद देखा हो कि आपको सोशल मीडिया पे या गूगल पे आप सर्च करें तो इंश्योरेंस का ही आपको ऐड आता है. तो आपको वो माइक यूटिलाइज कर रही होती हैं एप्लीकेशंस, राइट, विच टेक्स द डेटा ऑन अ रियल टाइम बेसिस एंड सेल इट अक्रॉस, राइट? वी हैव सीन दोस केसेस. कैम्ब्रिज एनालिटिक्स इज वन ऑफ दैट, लॉट मोर, राइट? तो ये एक सबसे बड़ा एंड यूजर पे छोटी सी चीज है लेकिन बहुत बड़ा मैटर करता है. एंड ऑन द सेकंड, ऑन द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू, organization divided into 3: small, medium and large. Large is stuck in the process. Innovation पे जब नहीं फोकस कर पाते हैं तो they witness the cyber crime, right? Or they witness the cyber attack.
So, Trishneet, I just want to get an overview from you. आप इतनी कंपनीज को, इतने आप नेशंस को भी एडवाइस करते हैं कि कैसे अपने आप को साइबर सिक्योर करें. Is there a big hack that keeps you up at night, that makes you worried about how are we going to deal with that if that were to happen?
No, there are multiple, and one of that I can discuss here. For example, today we are using IoT everywhere. Our life is, around IoT, especially the cars, right?
Internet
Um,
of Things. Yeah.
lot of things, and cars are IoT, right? For be it Tesla, BYD, right? A lot more today. Luxury cars also are connected cars, even Mercedes and BMW, right? Hundred of thousands of cars are going on the road. Are they really secure? That's what my worry point is, and what we are doing as a regulatory or as a compliance point of view to make sure, yes, this is safe and secure to drive on the road, right? Or or a aircraft fly in the sky, right? So or getting the treatment done in the hospital, sitting on ICU machine, right? So these are my where human life is involved. Financial loss, data loss is now not a that big thing in cyber world. I think the human life has been targeted, which was not the case before. So this is what my worrisome at the moment on the cyber world.
What you do right now as a cybersecurity expert, you're essentially the good cop of the future. How does one go about it?
I think it's an amazing question, and we are nobody if we don't get a right resources and right talent. That's very important, and I personally and truly believe if we can include cybersecurity and live practical things about cybersecurity, there is no rocket science, and there is no a science towards it that I read the books and I become a cybersecurity expert. I'm talking about anybody. So during their graduation or post graduation, it's a practical thing. And if colleges, universities include cybersecurity at a very early age of the education, on with the practical knowledge, I think we will be somewhere else, to be very honest, right? I'm not talking about a one company like us or another company, a pay company. I'm not even talking about a country. I'm talking about entire world, right? Again, because it's not a warfare of a country. It's a global threat, right? It's a global challenge. So it has a huge opportunity for one who wants to make a career in cybersecurity. But I must tell you, this is a field of passion, right? One has a passion, can use it for any of the way, for a good way or the bad way, right? So, but has a lot of potential for sure. They can include practical understanding of cyber world at a very early age of the education. That should be my recommendation.
Right, right. Trishneet, so, if somebody were looking at cybersecurity space to make a career out of today, in today's day and age, when we are saying that AI is going to plummet at least 80% of the job market, only 20% will remain. Out of those 20%, those who will flourish the most are going to be cybersecurity experts. If keeping that in mind, somebody were to start a company today, which area do you think they should focus on? What's your advice?
अरे आई थिंक वो मेरे से बेहतर कर सकते हैं बिकॉज अगर ग्रेजुएशन किया होगा, मैंने तो वो भी नहीं किया, तो थोड़ा बेहतर उनको अंडरस्टैंडिंग और नॉलेज होगी तो बेहतर कर सकते हैं और करना चाहिए. सो मेरा एडवाइस तो ये है, कहीं से भी स्टार्ट करो. कहीं पहुंचने के लिए कहीं स्टार्ट करना पड़ता है. सो विच आई स्टार्टेड एट वेरी अर्ली एज, एट द एज ऑफ 19, राइट? दैट हेल्प मी, आई पर्सनली बिलीव. एंड और कहीं पहुंचने के लिए कहीं से स्टार्ट करना पड़ता है, और जितना जल्दी स्टार्ट करेंगे उतना उनके लिए अच्छा है, देश के लिए अच्छा है और पूरी सोसाइटी के लिए अच्छा है.